All right, welcome to my FX Buddies, the podcast. And as you can see here, it is April 8th, and someone sent me this. It's Snoopy in Woodstock enjoying the eclipse, the total eclipse today. So I had to share that. I think that is adorable. All right, so yes, another episode. This is episode 36. I just can't wait. I saw this article and I had to do this. It is 8 p.m. So that's early enough where this should be updated for April 8th. This should be short. Although I am going to read most of this article to you and then I'll go through some other stuff. But yeah. Those of you who don't know, I have some alter egos. Bad News Brenda is one, and the other is Positive Paula. So this is a Positive Paula sighting. All right. So and all that stuff. Just look for my FX buddies, but definitely the uh the blog is where you will be able to see this article. The link is here, so you can link it. Get the link um, to the article. Okay. So now, mind you, I look at different things than other people, right? Okay. So, um, the title of this, we have adopted the principle of productive borrowing and integration into the international economic cycle. You hear that? Now, the reason why I'm so encouraged by this is people have always, will there be an announcement? Oh, let me stop moving. Will there be an announcement? The TV's frozen, which usually means the internet is. Hold on, because I don't want to be doing this and it's not working. Let me go to something else. Okay. All right. My feeling, I do believe, and you may have heard me say this before, the business channels will make not like a huge grand announcement, but the something to the effect of we welcome Iraq back to the global economy, or something, but something like this, I think, integration into the international economic cycle. Yeah, hopefully the internet is intermittent right now. Hopefully this is working. Anyway, so let's read on, shall we? All right. Now, this is the government spokesman, but uh that's Sudani chose this guy and he lets this guy speak for him. So he says, uh government spokesman Bassem Al-Awadi said on Monday, April 8th, 2024, that the government has followed the principle of productive borrowing and integration into the international economic cycle. He issued a statement. Oh, and also this normally would be done on Tuesday, this press conference, but because tomorrow's a holiday, they did it. Maybe that's why, or this could be a special announcement also because he issued a statement which came as an emphasis from the government on transparency in economic work and informing public opinion and the national and international media of Iraqi economic performance. So this is talking about there were approvals. See, on Sunday, they did the Council of Ministers meeting, which they normally do on Tuesday, right? But, so I'm thinking this is a separate announcement because he also spoke on Sunday after the Council of Ministers meeting. So here's some stuff people might want to read. I don't. When I see numbers like that, woo, I glaze right over that, which I know that's probably dangerous, but that's just for these articles. Anyway, so also they threw in here just for backup Mohammed Saleh, who's the advisor, the financial advisor to Sudani, spoke about Iraq's regularity in paying its external debts due annually, of which only approximately $20 billion remain. So they're reminding you, hey, we're caught up. Our bills are paid. We're on time. Plus, remember they said other countries they go at like 60 billion of debt. Look at our debt that's due, right? Anyway, and they're saying there's only $20 billion remaining, so they're in good shape. So back to Awadi, he says these financial steps, which included halting a number of borrowing operations due to their delay and unproductivity, organizing and managing debts and auditing them and restructuring some debts and directing them to create strategic projects aimed to prevent the Iraqi economy from mortgaging obligations that may affect in the future the political decision or in the path of national development, which coincides with an urban renaissance and infrastructure reconstruction, which opens the way to a promising future and a revitalized economy in which our current and future generations perform best and obtain the greatest opportunities. Yay! So then it talks about some stuff the IMF has said in the past. What's this paragraph? More about what they've done, what the Iraq government has done, providing sovereign guarantees. Okay, so now next paragraph, he explained, so this is still the government spokesman, these steps pave the way for our country's further integration into the international economic cycle and for the government to adopt the principle of productive borrowing only, which effectively leads. Now, what does that mean? That's interesting. Well, we don't want to get it, but think about that. Other people's money, right? Productive borrowing, which effectively leads to an increase in domestic product and the financing of national service and productive projects with economic returns in a way that ensures their completion and is not delayed. All right. He concluded by saying, with these firm steps, the government renews its determination to continue making a qualitative shift in the Iraqi economy in parallel with tangible development in the services, infrastructure, and social care sectors, which are all the pillars required to meet the aspirations of our people throughout Iraq and implement the government programs with its priorities and its targets. And then there's just that there. So I am very pleased to see this. And like I said, I couldn't wait to share it. So, and like I said, other people are going to read this and be like, that don't mean nothing to me. But I like it. Okay, so let's see. Here, this came out, look. You see the... Why is this two different fonts? It's the same headline. And look how big this is and how little this is. Ugh. Anyway, Al-Sudani anticipates his travel to Washington by meeting the American ambassador. And who is that? Alina Romanowski. He says, we will improve relations between the two countries. So, are the relations not good? Why do they need improvement? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, so they had a meeting. The meeting discussed the overall Iraqi-American relations and ways to enhance cooperation in various economic and development fields. Yeah. That's the public answer, right? Here is now see, even they like this because here's the same article, just a little different. But here's that same sentence, but the title of this. So this just came out maybe an hour ago. And so we'll see if they have it tomorrow, April 9th, if it's in the news. Well, I don't know. April 9th is going to be a weird news day because it's going to be a holiday. All right. The government issues a statement regarding Iraqi economic performance. So that's the title. Like I said, it has much of the same information, but it doesn't hit you, right? Like the other article's title. So you might want to read this one too. See, they talk about building factories. Oh, and matter of fact, here, the stock market will be down for 6 days. They do that every year. It's for the holiday. Don't let anyone try to say, oh, see, they're going to change the rate and that's why. No, it's down for the holiday. But there is one for the first time. Oh, look, I put that article twice. Here. For the first time, Iraq announces the production of commercial flour. Now, flour is important to their to their diet. I mean, they eat bread. They eat bread. Some people, the poor people, bread is a major part of their diet. So, flour is really important. And now they don't have to import, which they probably still will though for trade. But yeah, they're doing their own flour inside Iraq, stressing the provision of job opportunities and the preservation of the Iraqi currency. So see, that's normally I don't post articles about their factories and stuff because every day there's articles about factories and projects and all that. But because of this line right here and the preservation of the Iraqi currency, that's why I put that. Okay, let's see. This, I, I don't know how to say that name. And here it's spelled different. Look, same person, but a very different spelling of the name. So, whatever. Who is he? So, the governor of Najaf, which is a city, a province. Actually, it's the city where Sadar lives, and it's sometimes called Sadar City. That's who this guy over here is, I believe. But whatever. He's meeting with the ambassador of Iran to Iraq, right? And they talk about economic cooperation and the file of million visits. Yep, they're getting ready to have another holiday. But so the guy's name that I don't know how to pronounce, to the Iranian ambassador, we are seeking to attract companies to open major centers in Najaf and promote their services. So it's all about business, right? Everything is, hey, we're open. Come do business here. All right. You can read that if you want. And then here's another electricity and Total, because that's French, right? So if it was American, you would just say total. But since it's French, you have to say Total. Company signed 2 contracts to produce 1,000 megawatts of solar energy. So the country already had contracts with that company. This is for solar energy and directly with a province. Oh boy, there goes the internet again. All right. So that's it. You could read that if you want. Oh, and this is pretty interesting. Not surprising though, right? But here's like another little way of them announcing. Iraq ranks 4th in the foreign direct investment classification. Who knew? Who knew there was a foreign direct investment classification? And so you can read that. It's an FDI intelligent website, Foreign Direct Investment Affairs. And here's a graph that is in English. And there, let's see, can we make this? Oh, Cambodia. Cambodia is number 1. Look at that. Then the Philippines, Kenya, and Iraq is number 4. So if you want to read the rest of these, you can. I was trying to keep this to 15 minutes. Oh, and this is a good, if you want to know like a summary of the meeting with Barzani, the nephew Barzani. Remember that was big. That was a big deal this weekend. Here they are. So let me give you the rundown. No, just kidding. This right here is, I call him nephew Barzani. His name is Necrozani or something like that. But I feel he's the nephew to Daddy Barzani, right? This right here is Sudani. This is Hakeem, the guy I don't like. And this, I don't know his name, but he was the second deputy to the House Speaker. So now, since Halabusi's gone and there's no replacement, he's now the first deputy House Speaker, and I believe he's a Kurd. I don't know that, but I believe he is. But anyway, so here's an article that has a very good, pretty detailed outline. The best person to manage the dialogue with Baghdad. Widespread praise for, see his name? Nephew Barzani. So yeah, the results and everything. A very good start, right? Positive indicators. Relief in the Kurdistan street. Yeah, they got their money, they got paid, and they are out shopping. Let me tell you. It's like even now, the night before, they were at the tailors getting their new outfits fitted. Yeah, so they're about to have a good old time. The most diplomatic man. Oh, and this is not so good, but and I don't really want to, let's see. So there was a proposal for a ceasefire, and the half that starts with an H, ham, and then there's 2 more letters after that. They rejected the proposal. And guess what? They admitted 34 of the hostages that are being held are believed to be no longer living. So I don't know how good that is. But anyway, so that came out too. So we'll see. It's not like I was expecting the RV tomorrow, right? But anyway, so I hope you like that article as much as I do. I'm going to wrap this up. Thanks for listening. So today is still Monday. Yeah, still Monday. So we'll see what the rest of the week brings. I was like reading this and just couldn't believe what I was reading. So, all right. I got a couple of new subscribers. Thank you. Welcome. Hey. And I did say rss.com fixed whatever. Yeah. Okay. So enjoy the rest of your morning, night, noon. Oh wait, nope. I cannot go without saying accumulate while we wait for the rate to appreciate. Pay all your bills, don't miss any meals. There we go. Now I can say thank you for listening. Enjoy the rest of your morning, night, noon, whatever time frame you are enjoying this content. And until next time.